Heyo, welcome in to CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome in to just a normal version of CHGO Bets Daily, a normal Monday version of CHGO Bets Daily. I'm here in Studio A. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson in the West Loop of Chicago. And Cody is at his house, and he's cold, and he's wearing a vest. Follow him on Twitter
Vest guy now.
at Cody_CHGO. He's our betting expert and our vest guy.
Yes. I don't see guys wearing vests at our office very often. So if I'm the new vest guy, I'm happy to be that. All right. And I will say that it's not a Patagonia vest, so I'm not like hipster. I'm just a vest guy.
I don't think anyone's fighting you for that vest crown. I think that you can happily claim.
I could see Nicholas Moriano being a vest guy.
I was thinking Hogue.
I believe he had a vest on last week in Indianapolis.
I could see Hoger being a vest guy.
Hoger.
Jared Willis,
it seems like a dad thing.
Is a vest guy. Yeah,
he's a dad. You know. I could totally see him being a vest guy. That's a good call. It's very easy to spot the vest guys.
I could see Vinny Duber wearing like a leather vest, like he was like a 70s rock kind of thing with some fringe.
I don't think he's a fringe guy. That's too glam rock. I don't think he's a glam rock guy. Right. I think he's Little Richard is the glamiest rock he can get. Anyways, you didn't come here for music talk. You came here. Came here for bets, people. Cody, you've been hot over the weekend, huh?
Right there.
Yeah, so if you're a CHGO diehard, you would be in the Discord, or you'd have access to the Discord. And if you're following the sports betting Discord channel this weekend, you went 11-7 on single bets, betting college hoops. Man, they had a really good shot to maybe go like 11-5, 11-4. But, Santa Clara blew a 10-point lead, went to 2 overtimes, and lost to San Francisco at like 3 a.m.
Whoops. That's good, though. Hey, were you up watching it?
I did not stay up and watch it. I don't know if you've realized, but I love betting in the West Coast Conference.
I could tell.
Here. And I've loved betting on Santa Clara. I think it was the right side, but, that's March. Madness happens, and they blow a 10-point lead and lose in overtime because of Shabazz from San Francisco, who I have a play on the San Francisco-Gonzaga game. We'll get into it later. That was kind of a bad beat. I think I had a couple other overs that missed by a couple points and an under that went over by a few points as well. So some bad ones in there, but some good ones. I can't complain. South Alabama money line last night. That was nice. I can't complain about that. I didn't do too bad on the Big Ten yesterday. I came so close on Penn State same game parlay that I didn't put in there, but for myself, I just put a few bucks. I had Jalen Pickett to score 18.5, him to hit 2 threes, and for the over to hit. And he came 2 points short, and the over came like 3 points short. So it was just a brutal beat there on that. So, but again, 11-7 on single bets overall on the weekend. I feel like if there's any reason to become a CHGO diehard, I guess it's to get on right now for March Madness, because this is what I live for, Sean. I said this on CHGO Cubs. There are 3 great times of the year, all right? Opening day in baseball, the start of the NFL season, and March Madness. This is what I live for. We're taking it to another notch.
See, right? If you asked me, like, what are the 3 things Cody lives for, I would have put college football in there. So,
well, I've done very well in college football. So I guess I just love March Madness a little bit more as like a fan. But from a gambling perspective, yeah, I mean, I would put March Madness, college football, and NFL. You know what I mean? But I'm just talking about just as a fan or just, again, times of the year, things that get me excited. March Madness, top 3 for me.
College football and NFL, they start at the same time. I understand what you're saying here. Shout out to Jimbo in the chat, and shout out to Mongo. I know we were all like, oh, let's go Ottawa. Yeah, we are going to talk a little bit of hockey here, but also, aren't Blackhawks fans just rooting for Ottawa anyways?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, let's go Ottawa. What?
The tank is on.
The tank is on. Yes, it is. But Jimbo, our guy who was in the Discord, our CHGO diehard, saying, I was really close to a great weekend, was still very profitable. The vacation kitty is getting fatter. Very good to hear. Now, I do just want to say, Jimbo could have been even more profitable, missed on one leg of a soccer parlay, and he was tailing on Tom Fornelli of CBS Sports picks. And Cody, I think he went 4-1, Tom Fornelli, and then therefore Jimbo on that parlay. Could you guess out of the 5 picks which one I took?
Probably the one that didn't hit.
Probably the one that didn't hit. Yeah. I couldn't tell you the last thing I won betting wise. Honestly.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You should be really pushing that you're a fade god, though. Like, this is the time for people to fade Sean. This is why you watch the show, to get Sean's picks. That way you can bet against him, because when things are bad, it's good for the rest of us.
I hate this.
I hate to say it like that, and this is no way, shape, or form trying to put you down, because it's just like you're down right now.
Dude, I'm out.
You're right around the corner, you're gonna get hot. You've been on heaters before. I see you getting back there. Like, I have some faith, but right now feels like a great time to fade Sean.
I appreciate it. I did go back to the homeland, bet on a little Irish soccer. The team I bet on is down 3-1.
What are you doing? Irish soccer.
Irish soccer.
Oh, for goodness.
Then I bet a little bit on the WTA. The Indian Wells Tennis Open.
What in the actual fuck?
I figured.
What are we doing?
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, I guess this is like
I don't know.
This is like me betting on San Francisco and Santa Clara at 11:30 p.m. I guess on a Saturday night.
Oh, absolutely! I bet on Stephanie Yakov to win the first set versus Anna Karolina Shmevlyadov. And Shmevlyadov is kicking Stephanie Yakov's ass. So it's not going well, friends. But we're having fun. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. We did talk a little bit about the headline is about hockey. Ottawa is facing the Blackhawks tonight at the United Center. I believe it is a 7 p.m. puck drop. And you have Alex DeBrincat with his first time back in Chicago. These two teams played back on February 17th. And the Hawks won 4-3 in overtime. Patrick Kane scored 2 goals in that game.
Did not score, and I lost money because of it.
Yeah, he had 1 assist. But Lawrence, could you tell me a little Blackhawks fun fact? I know that you're a casual Blackhawks fan, maybe a little bit even more of an intense of a casual fan. Patrick Kane's no longer on this team.
He is not.
Okay, there you go. So I do think the White Sox, the Blackhawks, will not win tonight. So I think it's pretty easy to sprinkle a little parlay together, 3-leg parlay.
Here we go.
Little Alex DeBrincat, anytime goal scorer. That's at plus 120, friends, on the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh, that's low. First
goal scorer, and Stutzel and some other guy is above.
Some other guy
is above him for the. It's not Claude Giroux. Senators score first. That's about minus 170, and then I'm going to take Senators to win by minus 1.5 as well. On the puck line, and that's at plus 300 there, folks. Still feels a little bit low because you're taking an anytime goal scorer, a puck line of 1.5, and first goal scorer. But I think the Senators will wipe the floor with the Hawks tonight.
Cody, that's a fade and a half right there.
Oh, there you go. How do you fade a parlay, though?
I don't know. Just don't bet any of those things.
Like, should we, because of everything Sean just said, should we all bet the Blackhawks now?
There you go.
I'll be
better
honest,
to score first. It's probably good money.
The Blackhawks love to score first. They love to score first. It's their favorite thing to do.
But they're bad.
They're very bad.
How are they going to score first if they're bad?
I don't know.
They like to get fans excited only to then fall apart.
Yeah.
Hey, and go check out DraftKings.
What's the money line odds?
Minus 250, I think, for the Senators. So I think at least probably like plus
There's
170.
No value there. And no juice. No juice
No,
there.
no. I mean, the puck line is literally minus 110. For you to get even odds, they have to win by 1.5 goals.
Wow.
Which would be 2 goals. Friends.
Correct. You don't.
Plus 200 for the Hawks on the money line. That might be plus 220. Same game parlay. It's a plus 200 money line. Anyways, what's up, Lawrence?
Nothing, man.
You just disappointed in me? A year and I haven't grown? I mean, come on, give me some feedback here. What? It's been a year. And I mean, you could just truly
happy birthday to us, by the way.
Happy birthday to us. What'd you do for our birthday?
I drove home from Indianapolis.
Was it fun?
Yes, driving on I-65 is always fun.
Cody bought a vest.
I did.
Looks good.
I bought a vest.
He looks good.
So, I mean, I lost money at gambling. So, I mean, hey, it's a normal day. Let's talk about DraftKings Sportsbook real quick. DraftKings Sportsbook is our official sports betting partner. It's not their fault that I'm losing money. Cody, you can just, use any of their fun promos. They have the NBA No Sweat Same Game Parlay. You lose a $10 bet, get up to a $10 credit back in bonus bets. Bulls last night, if you took them to win, they probably crushed a parlay because they lost.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm actually really annoyed about that because in my head, I made the bet of the Pacers money line, and then I went back and checked. I did not make the bet.
Oh, the worst.
Really?
I've done that before.
I thought I made the bet, and I just never got around to it.
I've done that before. That sucks.
Yeah. It happens.
Did you see also, Lawrence brought this up to me, Cody. I don't know if you saw it. Lawrence, feel free to jump in as well. Giannis, who tried to sneakily get a rebound last night, he got that rescinded by the league. Yeah. So as Lawrence was telling me, Giannis came up, basically time was coming out, crossed half court, no one was contesting him, 7 seconds are left, and he goes up, dribbles slowly, taps it off the glass, and catches it for a rebound for a triple-double. So if you bet on the triple-double, you wouldn't have had it cashed. So you're all frustrated.
So brutal.
Well, no, wait, now, hold on. They rescinded that this morning, right?
They just rescinded it an hour ago.
It probably would have gone through then.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
But you can rescind you could take it back. I mean, there was the Rashford thing. Rashford, I think his last goal, he scored, then they marked it as an own goal, and then they refunded it like 8, and this was all within 8 hours. So it was just like you won, got it taken out, and then you won again.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think sportsbooks have that capability.
I think it's dumb that they rescinded it. That's some classic Ricky Davis shit.
There you
Lawrence,
go.
You know who I'm
Shout out
talking
Ricky
about.
Davis.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, Sean, but I know Lawrence did.
Pretty Ricky. Let's go.
But what I told Lawrence about Ricky Davis is like it's way different. Ricky Davis is cool. Ricky Davis was doing triple doubles when no one was doing triple doubles. When games were 85, 83, and Ricky Davis was doing that. Giannis is an MVP and he needs a little bit of a self-owned rebound for a triple double. Fuck out of here. That's lame.
I'm just annoyed because I was gonna do the triple double. It didn't appear. I mean, I guess I'm not annoyed now if it was rescinded, but like I ended up taking the combo points, rebounds, and assists, and it was like 50.5, and he had 46 with the triple double. That's depressing.
That's brutal.
That's dead.
We were in the middle of an ad read, by the way, but check out DraftKings Same Game Parlay, DraftKings Sportsbook's same game, no sweats parlay. We also got some college baseball you could bet on. We got some MLB futures coming up tomorrow that I'm excited to bet with on Cody for tomorrow's show. So make sure you download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. New customers, if you bet $5 on any game, you get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA with code CHGO. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. All right, Cody, you want to get into some of your bets?
Yes. I have I'm feeling very fortunate right now, Sean, because last night I was laying in bed, and you know what I do? Look at the lines before I go to sleep, right? For today's slate. I got Chattanooga plus 7.5, and you know what it's down to? 4.5 against Furman in the SoCon tournament. I don't know if it's the championship or not, but I think it's at least the semifinal. So I'm taking Chattanooga plus 7.5 tonight against Furman. Furman is the favorite. Chattanooga just beat Wofford last night, so they're gonna have some dead legs, but they're playing well. They've won 3 games in this tournament, and you know how March works, man. Crazier things have happened. So give me the Mocs against Furman to at least cover the 7.
Cody,
It's down to 4.5. I'd still take it. So
it is the title game.
It is the title game. Yeah,
Yes,
give me Chattanooga. Maybe sprinkle on the money line if you want to. This is March. This is March, as John Rothstein would say. I love Chattanooga tonight. They're 18-16 going up against 26-7 Furman. Again, you look at the records, you look at how well Furman has played all year, and you're like, Furman should cover this. But these mid-major conference tournaments, man, they're not. You can't explain them. Also,
throw the records out the window when Furman and Chattanooga made.
For sure. And
when those Mocs and Paladins lock horns.
Furman also just played an overtime last night too. So against Western Carolina, I want to believe is the acronym I'm looking at. So yeah, I like Chattanooga plus 7.5, plus 4.5. Maybe sprinkle on the money line just for fun. The Horizon League. I know you love this team, Youngstown State. Sean, I like Youngstown State in Northern Kentucky to go over 137.5. It's up to 139 now on DraftKings Sportsbook. So the over, Youngstown State on the over this year has been very profitable. So that's why I'm taking it.
Casey's excited that you're taking it.
Yeah, she's an alum,
Loves the
Yes.
Penguins.
Yes. Let's go Penguins. Horizon League semifinal. Youngstown State's been the best team in the Horizon League all season. Northern Kentucky is not bad. I think they're a 4 seed in this. I'd lean Youngstown State to cover the 3.5, but I'd rather just root for points. So give me that. A little late night action. Gonzaga, San Francisco. I kind of said it earlier. Over 161.5. Good. That's a lot of points, but man, do I love betting the West Coast Conference overs because they love to score points. And let me tell you about the last time these two teams played. February 9th, Gonzaga 99, San Francisco 81.
Wow.
Guys, that's 24 points over the over line that they had, which was 156. Gonzaga, this is the first game they're playing in this tournament. San Francisco, again, played that two overtime game on Saturday against Santa Clara. So they've had a day of rest. I like the over because I just think Gonzaga is going to, with having the more rest, I think that it's just going to be tough for San Francisco to stop them. That said, Gonzaga's defense hasn't been very good all season. So I like San Francisco to hang around. They've won a couple games in this tournament. Like I said, they beat Santa Clara and they beat Pacific. So yeah, I like the over 161.5. And then what's the last one I got? Oh, South Alabama money line.
Your Jags.
Yes, the Jags against Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns. South Alabama, they're kind of playing like a Cinderella in the Sun Belt right now. The Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns are pretty good, but it's kind of like the same thing with Chattanooga in this instance. South Alabama has won by double digits in all 3 games they played in this tournament. They're coming in this game red hot. It's at plus 110 when I got it at. So it's a 1.5 point spread. So it's the books believe it's going to be close. Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags. John Anderson. Let's go. Sun Belt is Fun Belt, baby. Let's do it.
Let's go. I got one pick that I honestly want to throw this to you. Oral Roberts and St. Thomas. The Minis, and I have no idea what Oral Roberts, honestly, logo is. Does anyone know? Oral Roberts?
What are they? They were Cinderella a couple years ago.
What's their mascot? It's like a weird bird. The Golden Eagles.
The Golden Eagles.
Not that fun of a payoff. Max Abrams is still a part of that team that was, that Cinderella run, and they have been dominant in the Summit. First in the Summit, they're 28-4. They're playing the St. Thomas Minis from Minnesota, and right now the line's 13. We saw our guy Ryan share some best bets that he saw from a podcast, and it was Oral Roberts minus 11.5. The 2 times that these teams have squared off, Oral Roberts has won by 11 and 7. Now that the line's up to 13. Do you go St. Thomas here? I just think Oral Roberts, with this being the first semifinal round, I do like Oral Roberts in this spot just because The last time they played, it was 95-88, and St. Thomas doesn't score 80 often. I don't know if they could do that again, and Oral Roberts has now seen this team twice. I don't know if they go 0 for 3 against the spread tonight. But again, we've seen that line move, so I don't know how you feel about line movements.
It's a lot of points.
So I'm looking at it. St. Thomas 19-11 against the spread this year. It's pretty good. And you look at their last 10 games, they have been a favorite in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 10. So they're not a bad team. 19-13 on the season. Yeah, I mean, 13's a lot. I get why Oral Roberts is a 13-point favorite, but it looks like they've played well against them. So I think St. Thomas here to hang around.
It could be a fun sweat.
Yeah, it could be a fun one. Last time they played was February 9th. And like you said, yeah, Oral Roberts only won by 7, 95-88. The game before that, 81-69. The 4 times that they've played in the last 2 seasons, the under has hit 3 of the 4. The last one went over. Again, the total is 155.5. It's right around what the over-under has been for all 4 of those games. So maybe the safe play might be the under or over, the over-under. Oral Roberts 13-15 on the over this year, and St. Thomas is 16-13-1 on the over this year. So, trends wise, that's kind of tough. But I don't know. I'm also reading that St. Thomas is 3-0 on neutral courts. So if this is a tournament game, I assume they're on a neutral court, but I'm not sure.
Now I feel like I'm just going to do this, and I shouldn't do this because I'm stupid. So originally the line opened at 11, then it went down to 10.5, and now it's skyrocketed up to 13 and hasn't, it's just been Oral Roberts taking money. But it opened at 158.5, and now it's down to 155.5. So you're seeing 3 points less, and St. Thomas. I know I just said I don't think St. Thomas is able to score 80 again. But I don't know. I mean, Oral Roberts just scored 95. It's a conference game. You feel like they're just going to give it their all, but
so
I don't know if they're worried about.
It's a neutral court. It's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Mm-hmm. I love Sioux Falls. At the Denny Sanford Premier Center.
Admittedly, I do get anxiety from betting like on totals that are over 150. But the first game they played back in January, the over/under was 157.5, and it finished 7.5 points under that. And then this last one went 27 points over. So trends say that it's more likely to go under. But again, the line has been right around the same number. So these teams are known to put points up. Neutral sites, though, kind of lead to more unders than overs. But I don't know. I kind of like the over just based off this is like I don't want to say
this. You're saying the neutral sites tend to be unders, but that's usually because it's like a big NBA arena or something like that. This is just in Sioux Falls. It's probably just whatever school is there.
Yeah.
Right. They're probably the 1 seed or something.
Assume South Dakota.
So it's not like it's a giant building and they're going to be like, I can't even see the rim from.
Right. It's in the Denny Sanford Premier Center.
What I was getting ready to say was that I lean the over on this one, just because the 3 times that they have gone under was only, like I said, the last one was 7.5 points under. The one before that was 5 points under, and then the very first game was 12 points under. But again, that was in January 2022. So clearly these teams like to put up some points. And the reason that their over-under records are so tight knit is because the over-unders for a lot of their games are in the 140s. So sometimes the bad teams they'll play might not be able to keep up. So I guess it comes down to, do you think that St. Thomas is going to hang around with Oral Roberts? And if you think they are, then take the over. If you don't, then take the under or take Oral Roberts to cover the 13. And right now, I lean over because I think that they're going to hang around. But again, 13.
Give me the
It
points.
seems like a lot, but it could. I mean, Oral Roberts has been so good for a reason, so I could see it being a blowout. I'm looking at Oral Roberts again. Their last 5 games. The last game they won by 16. The game before that they won by 4. The game before that they won by 12. The game before that they won by 8. So it's, I mean, I guess
Oral Roberts leads by like 20 most of the game, and then in the last 2 minutes, we get a cover play.
Well, I find it interesting that last year kind of mimics, and I love that we dedicated all this to Oral Roberts, so I know more about it. But last year, Oral Roberts faced off against Western Illinois twice, and they went over in both matchups, 87-86, and then 90-85. And then in the first round at the Denny Sanford Premier Center, 80-68. So that would be under. Well, that would be over. No, it would be under.
148.
just came across.
I don't know how to do math.
I also forgot to mention Oral Roberts has lost 6 of its last 7 games, at least against the spread. So they're 1-7 against the spread, and they're 1-5 against the 1-6,
whatever.
1-6 against
Math
the
is
spread.
not your
Last
guy's strong
sorry.
suit.
I can't math. Sorry. They did cover their last game, but before that they had failed to cover 6 straight outings. So, I lean St. Thomas. I might just
let's go minis.
I've talked myself into St. Thomas now.
Let's do it.
All right,
skip the over under. Just give me the points.
All right, there we go. We're gonna take St. Tommy's plus 13.
Yeah, let's go.
A team pick.
The CHGO Bets Daily play of the night is St. Thomas against the spread plus 13 against Oral Roberts. The Golden Eagles are going to fail to cover. I think they win, but they ain't going to cover.
Let's go. That's going to do it for CHGO Bets Daily. That's Cody Del Mendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. Thank you to Lawrence Benedetto for producing the show. You can follow him at Law on the Draw.
That is correct. Law on the Draw. Yeah.
And I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Look at this beautiful mini.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Here it comes.
Look at that beautiful mini. What is that, a cat? A Tommy. He's a Tommy.
Tommy Cat.
Oh, Tommy Cat. Look at that.
Wow.
So
yeah.
How can I bet
Tommy
against
Cats.
them? There's no way I can bet against them now.
Right. I mean,
absolutely not.
Tommy's to the moon.
I'm the biggest St. Thomas fan there is tonight. Let's ride.
Oh, you haven't met 2 bigger Tommies than us 3. Come on.
Yeah. Lifelong fan.
We could drive to South Dakota. All right, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna pick you guys up. That's gonna do it for CHGO Bets Daily. We'll talk to you tomorrow when we are millionaires.